Hello, my name is Evans Armantrade, and I'm the CEO and founder of CNU Fit, and I'm sitting here with Miss Portia Fennell. And Portia's been a client with us for a little bit over 2 years now, and I just wanted to share on the concept of bullying in the fitness industry. I mean, we know a lot about bullying today in school. I think bullying was normal where I grew up in Brooklyn. But there's a lot of tension going towards bullying. None of us wants our kids. We both have children. Your children, how old?
7 and 9.
7 and 9 years old, and mine are 7 and 9 years old, so it's kind of cool. And and I don't want my children to be bullied, and I don't want someone picking on them. We talk about how to defend that at home, and there's a lot of support that's happening today, to help people when it comes to bullying. But there's a lot of bullying that happens in the fitness industry, not only from kids, you can go back and watch on our list of videos, Portia's testimony on how, as a child, kids would bully the bigger kid. She happens to be taller and heavier than everybody else. So she got picked on. But then you decide to make the conscious effort to be fit, and people that are not fit bully just the same. And pushing back is not necessarily accepted as well socially. So I want to talk a little bit about how we do get picked on as fit people, and and how maybe to counteract that or what's going on today. But I just want to put some attention on that as people make that journey, because for a lot of people it discourages them from committing to the lifestyle of health and wellness. So Portia, if you can just, so I don't do all the talking here, if you can just share about maybe sometimes opportunities, things that might have happened. We'll leave the names out to protect the innocent in case they want to be watching this video. I'm picking on folk. But maybe give, we had that recent scenario. You went to dinner with a group of people, and there were some responses. Maybe talk a little about that, and then I'll jump in.
Okay, so I went to dinner, and I had my kids with me, and we were just, having some good time with family and friends. And I'm on a certain diet, because of fitness, and I'm just have goals. I'm trying to accomplish some things.
Well, tell us about this goal here.
Okay. Okay, so I'm preparing for a fitness competition, and it's about 6 weeks away now. So as you get closer to the competition, you have to be really strict about what you eat. So the good thing is I went to the restaurant, but the awkward part was that I had to bring my own food. So of course, I walk in, I have my little lunchbox, and the folks we were with, they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm prepping for a competition, and I have to eat certain things. I can't have like certain things." Like, they may have the food here, but what they're cooking it in, the seasonings, I just need to know what I'm eating. And during that time, I got a lot of, negative feedback, and, are you sure you can't eat? And, here, you have this, and just kind of like, hey, a little pressure, to do the wrong thing. And then, I was trying to explain, okay, this is what, I showed a picture of what a person in the competition doing the same type of category that I would be in, what they look like, and one of the people at the table was like, "Ew, that's gross," and I'm like, wow, and the part that I think that bothered me the most was that it was in front of my daughter and son, and my son's reaction was, "Oh, Mom, you're going to be beautiful." And then my daughter's reaction was, "Ew, that looks funny," and, so regardless of what, the other person thought about it, they put a really negative spin on someone not only trying to, achieving a goal, but also being healthy.
No, this person was healthy, though.
No. No, I mean, well, healthy in the sense
they're
that...
not healthy.
Okay.
Portia and I have different personalities, for those who are watching. She'd be like, "Yeah, it's kind of black." I'm like, "It's black." So this person, I know this person, they're not healthy. Actually, it's so funny because they went to dinner. I know all the people in the conversation, and they went to dinner. I think it was like in the middle of the week. It was like a Tuesday night or something like that. And that Saturday, the person who was like ale was like, Evans, I really need to be a client of yours. What kind of discount deals can I get? And you know, so I always give the straight face with that and say you can call my office and set a consultation. So this is not a fit person. This person is not healthy. If we were kids, you know, the kids probably would have called them other things besides not fit, you know, but now that we're adults, they turn around and, you know, make those kind of comments. And, you know, we get a lot of those kind of comments when we're on the journey to be fit. You know, as long as you stay within the range of what's comfortable for your social, your network, your friends, your close family, you're good. You lose 10 pounds, girl, you're looking great. Well, Portia's down 30-something pounds. She's lean and mean. You know, she's nice, but you know what I mean. She's at a very low % body fat and elite level of fitness. You can also check out another video. She's benching like 135 today, you know, which is awesome. And but this person's in a very unhealthy. I would say if we were to do their body fat, they'd definitely be in the obese category. But it was okay. And that's what I want to talk about. It was okay for them to make those kind of comments. Now, if it was a reverse conversation, you know, not that anybody else at the table was like, no, that's wrong. You shouldn't make those kind of comments.
No, absolutely not.
You know, and it's socially acceptable. You know, socially acceptable would be like, oh, you're looking kind of skinny. You know, are you eating enough food? Are you sick? All these kind of comments people get as they're losing weight. I mean, this is even before they hit Portia's level of fitness. You know, your clothes are too big. Like, I didn't put them on this morning. You know, but now we flip the reverse roles and I go, hey, you're looking kind of big. You know, do you know that you're clinically obese? Do you know that abdominal fat that you're holding there is going to decrease your lifespan? Don't you want to be around? Do you know what you're putting in your mouth is going to cause diabetes and high cholesterol? I'm a bully. I'm picked on. I'm a jerk because I'm already fit and I'm picking on people. And we don't do that. You know, we believe that everybody has a struggle. Both Portia and I struggled with weight. She struggled with weight for probably 20-something years, you know, since she was 10 years old. And for me, it was only about maybe 6 to 8 years, but it still affects, you know, the decisions and how I view things today. You know, so the struggle is real and you work so hard. And I'm just encouraging the people watching this, don't accept it. Just like we don't accept people picking on our kids and we don't accept bullying, don't accept it. You know, don't allow, and for those who are fit, push back. You know, because there's no reason why you should work that hard to be diminished or degraded. And I just want to put something out there like that because I just worked with another client. They were accomplishing like a modeling objective, and their friends were like, "Oh, you'll never hit that level of fitness." Well, success is the best revenge, and they did. But when they got really close to that level of fitness, you know, their friends were like, "Oh, you look great, but you won't maintain it." Well, it's been a couple of weeks, and they have, you know, so still at an elite level of fitness. So it just makes me start thinking, and it's a very emotional journey because you want to socialize, you want to hang out, you want to do the things. You're just not willing to contaminate your body or decrease your level of fitness for every get-together, for every social event. You know, so I'm going to title this that fit people fight back, so to speak. Stop the bullying. Yeah, it's not good, you know, because there's enough stuff. You know, if you were overweight, if now Portia was like skinny and then decided that she wanted to look like this, you know, then maybe she couldn't relate, you know, as much. But as someone who was overweight and obese, you know, when she started with us, she was like right at that line of obesity. You know, and to do all that work, invest all that time, energy, and resource, we should encourage somebody else. And if you see someone else along their journey, yes, their clothes will look big because they're not going to buy clothes every time they change sizes. It's just financially an impossibility unless you're just rolling in the money. So, you know, encourage them. Know that they're going to go through the changes. And you know what? The Bible says, mark the perfect man. So maybe use them as a tool for encouragement, because most times the people that are making those comments are not as fit. So then now you can say, hey, whatever you're doing, can I join forces with you? Or thank you for being an inspiration. And for all those people who do make those comments, thank you. You know, sometimes you look at someone like a Portia or myself or some other people that are fit already and you go, oh, they don't need it. You know, they're good. They know they're fit. And we do. We work really hard at it, but we still pick our bodies apart. We're our worst critic. You know, so it's better to say, hey, you're an inspiration. I'm proud of you. Go for your goals and just give the hurrah, you know. But if you want to be a lawyer, you're probably not discouraging somebody from being a doctor, you know. And as people are pursuing whatever goals of fitness, I'm just asking you to encourage them. So there's many other things I could say, but I'm going to say that and kind of close it with that because if fit people decide that they want to pick on the majority, we're viewed as bullies. Understand that right now in America, over 75% of our population is either overweight or obese. Over 35% are considered clinically obese. You know, so it's not something that's going away. It's a struggle that a lot of people have, and over 66% of our population is actively dieting, actively exercising for the purpose of weight loss. We're not even counting the people that are eating right and exercising just to kind of fine-tune, just to kind of maintain fitness. I'm talking about in our population, 2 out of every 3 people are doing something to be healthier. You know, chronic disease is growing at a rapid pace today. They're projecting that by 2020, 50% of the population will be diabetics or pre-diabetics. You know, so whether it's the aesthetic component of just saying, hey, I want to do this to kind of look the best I've ever done in my life, or it's just I want to be healthy and prevent disease and teach my family better things, whatever it is, I'm just going to ask you, you know, give them a high five and encouragement. If you have nothing to say, just put another piece of food in your mouth and keep it rocking, you know, because that's where the pressure happens. I don't know how many of my friends have put a cake in my face or cookies and said, don't you want to have some? You know, and I'm like, you know, I heard a quote one time that said, or read, I should say, said that there's no food that tastes as good as being fit. You know, which is really cool, and doesn't mean I don't get to enjoy stuff. You know, I mean, I have my days where it's an enjoyment day. It's not cheating, it's treating, but I earn it. You know, and it's not every day. So with that, hopefully that provides some encouragement for those along the journey that do get picked on. You know, we're putting the voice out there. We're going to stop the bullying, and if we see it, we're going to make a comment. We're going to stand up, you know, and don't just take it either. Don't take it on the chin. You're fit. Fight back. I'm Evans at Senior Fit. Thank you, Portia, for sharing with us. And we're just so proud for her. You'll see a whole lot more about, you know, some of the success along her journey.